Hey, what's going on everybody out there? I'm Jakejames Lugo and welcome to Gamers with Gains. Now, this is my predictions for the PlayStation meeting that's happening tomorrow in New York City. At the time I'm recording this vlog, the PlayStation meeting for 2016 is going to go down in New York City at the PlayStation Theater. And pretty much Sony's expected to talk about some of their new consoles and new hardware that's coming out, not only at the end of this year, but also into 2017. This includes the PlayStation 4 Slim that's been leaked out for quite some time, PlayStation VR and all the details about games and other stuff that might be coming to that platform, as well as also the ever-elusive PlayStation 4 Neo that pretty much nobody knows exactly what it is, but there have been rumors and rumblings about it for some time. So here's what I think is going to go down. I think we are going to get our final official confirmation about the PlayStation 4 Slim. I feel the news and the leaks and the different videos and such have lingered around for way too long, and it's amazing that Sony hasn't just outright come out and say like, yes, this is real, here's what's going down. But more importantly than that, a couple different sources and people that I've talked to, a lot of people seem to think that this actual new console, or this new iteration of the PlayStation 4, will not only go on sale right after the event, or at least immediately sometime right after the event, but this will replace the current model of PlayStation 4 that's on the market right now. It's a little bit more sleeker, has a little bit kind of like differences in some of the hardware components inside of it, and that makes more sense to me. But I really think that either it's going to go on sale right after the event that same day, if not later this week, for people to go out to the stores and start buying them. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's kind of works, and it kind of, alleviates some of the kind of, nonsense, some of the bad rumblings that have been going around about Sony related to the PlayStation 4 Slim leaks and them actually going around and copyrighting, striking videos and such. I've talked about that in the past. There'll be a link in the description box to that specific vlog. But I think that's going to be the first point of stuff that Sony's going to talk about when they get up on stage during this PlayStation meeting. In addition to that, I feel like we're going to get a little bit of talk about some Vita games, because I know that there's still games coming out on PlayStation Vita, even though Sony isn't making a big deal about that particular platform. We got Gio Corsi, who obviously is one of the ambassadors and one of the guys that's really going out and getting different games from, Japan and other regions of the world to come to the United States, on PlayStation Vita and stuff. And that's always cool. There is a big Vita following that's out there, but I don't think they're going to harp on it for too long. I think they might mention a couple big title games for PlayStation Vita and then just move on from there. What I think is going to be a big point of discussion is going to be PlayStation VR. Not only obviously we're going to know the price and stuff, and we've probably have heard about that stuff in various different places here and there, but I feel like we're probably going to get some surprise announcements related to PlayStation VR on top of all the titles that we know are coming to the platform. Again, I saw a lot of PlayStation VR titles when I went to E3 this past June, and there's a variety of different games that are out there. I think Sony's really going to try to push this PlayStation VR and try to convince people not only to pick up a PSVR unit, but to also pick it up alongside a different, a PlayStation 4 Slim, if not the Neo that might possibly be sometime next year. And then that brings me to the PlayStation Neo. We're going to finally, hopefully at this point, know exactly what this system is. So he's going to come out and actually talk about the different specs about the system, talk about why the PlayStation Neo exists, what's its point for PS4 owners that already own a console. Why would they want to go out and get a PlayStation Neo? Personally, for me, I think it's obviously related to VR. I think that you're going to get the definitive VR experience, or PlayStation VR experience, I should say, with whatever Neo is, as well as other kind of like things that they're probably going to talk about, little bits and pieces here and there of why Sony hardcore faithful are going to want this actual system. Now, as far as like big surprises are concerned, a lot of rumblings have been going around about Rockstar announcing the new Red Dead game at this event. When I was at E3 and, sometime afterwards when I got back, there were some people talking about, based on various rumors and statements from people in the industry close to some sort of development with Rockstar and Sony and such, that the new Red Dead game was supposed to be at E3, but because of what had happened over in Orlando, with the different shootings that have been going down, they decided to pull that reveal back, and because it's in poor taste and stuff, which makes sense and stuff like that. But a lot of people have been saying that this is the event that they're actually going to reveal the new Red Dead game. Now, while that's very circumstantial, and I, kind of believe a lot of the different stuff that's being said, again, some very reliable sources are actually been saying this for quite some time. This might be a cool surprise to have during this event. Again, Rockstar is based out in New York. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that seemed like an ideal setup for this. Whether they reveal it or not, who knows at this point. We'll know firsthand tomorrow, but it would be pretty damn cool. As far as any other announcements that might be concerned, related to the PlayStation brand, any first-party studios, or anything else that might come into play involving PlayStation 4 Slim, PlayStation VR, or the Neo itself, who knows at this point. Maybe if they reveal the new Red Dead game, they'll actually say like, yo, check this out, you could play this game on the PlayStation Neo. That would be very interesting to see, if not any other first-party studios or first-party titles related to that actual system. With that being said, though, guys, those are my predictions for the PlayStation meeting that's going to be happening tomorrow. Again, I'm going to be live tweeting during the entirety of the event, and then right afterwards, I'm going to be doing a React podcast with the Koalition.com, talking about all the big announcements that went down and see if our actual predictions and my predictions were actually right on the money. So with that being said, though, guys, leave me a comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think is going to go down at the PlayStation meeting. Don't forget to leave a like on this video as well. Subscribe to my Gamers with Games channel for all my videos related to gaming, stronger living, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. And don't forget to follow me on Twitch TV. I'm going to be streaming tonight after this vlog goes up on Twitch TV, as I always do every single day of the week, playing a variety of different video games. If you guys want to talk about the PlayStation meeting itself or all the announcements that are going to go down tomorrow, again, I'll be streaming later on in the day, so that way you guys can ask me questions directly about PlayStation, about the meeting itself, about the Neo, about the PS4 Slim, about PlayStation VR. All that stuff is fair game and such. So hopefully I see you guys in the chat, and I will talk to all of you again real soon. Peace out. Stay epic, everybody.